Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start another unit, that is audio, video and camera, right? So the purpose of this unit is to learn how you can play audio and video files in Android application, and how you can capture the images, and how you can create some Android application with camera. So that we are going to learn in this particular unit. So let's first of all start with the audio. So in Android, by using media player class, we can easily fetch, decode and play both the audio and the particular video files with minimal setup, right? So we already have some classes, interfaces and methods readily available in the particular Android. So you can create easily with the use of this particular media player class the Android application. Now the Android media framework provides the built-in support for playing variety of common media types such as audio and video. Now we have multiple ways to play audio or video, but the most prominent and the important component of media framework is a media player class, right? So with the use of media player class, we can create these kind of applications. Now let's understand about the media player class. So in Android, by using media player class, we can access the audio or video file from the application resources, right? So here in this particular Android application, you have to create one raw folder, right? And you have to copy paste all the media files within this particular raw folder. So standalone files in the file system or from a data stream arriving over a network connection. Second way is if you want to play audio or video files from the internet directly, right, from some remote storage. So that can also be possible here. Playing audio or video files with the multiple playback options, right? So we already know about the playback options like play, pause, forward, backward, seek, right? So this kind of playback options we have. So with the use of it, you can also create the application. Now let's see one code snippets to play audio that is available in our applications raw folder. So as I told you that within a resource directory, you have to create one raw directory. I will show you in the practical example. And within that particular raw directory, you have to store this file, audio file. This is our audio file, right? So this particular audio file you have to store within the raw directory. So here let's see, we are going to create one media player object over here, and here we are going to use one create method, right? And we are going to pass the context of the application, current context, and here we have to pass the song or any media that we want to play, right? And after that you just call start method, then your particular thing will work. Now let's understand the syntax of this particular create method. So as already we have seen in our previous slide that we have to pass the context and the song over here, okay? And this create method will return the instance of the media player class, right? So that you need to remember. And the second parameter is the song that you want to play, and where you have to put this song. So you have to put this song within the raw folder, okay? So whatever, whether it is a audio file, whether it is a video file, so that particular thing you have to put within this particular raw folder, okay? So apart from this, we have lots of inbuilt methods, predefined methods available. You can see over here there are lots of methods, right? We are going to use many of these set data source, right? So with the use of these methods, we can also create the audio player kind of application. Here you can see some another important methods. Many of the methods you know already the working of this particular thing, okay? Now we'll see video in our next session. Let's complete our audio player session, right? So here, with the use of these particular classes and methods, let's understand how we can create the particular audio file application. So here I have created one application, right? So in that different ways I have provided. Okay, so let's understand what kind of ways you can have to play the audio, right? So let the application gets loaded. Okay, so all the files are loaded now. Now you can see over here, the very first thing you need to do is you have to create this raw folder, right? So how to create a raw folder? So you just need to go to the resource directory, right click on it, new, and Android resource directory you have to create, and from these you have to select raw, right? And after that, if you place OK, then it will create one raw folder, right? And after that you have to put all the, here I have put one audio and one video file, so you can put all these media files over here in this raw directory. This is your very first step, right? Now the second thing is, here I have created another different class for audio player, right? So apart from main activity, you have to create one audio player class, and here in audio player class you have to provide the particular logic. Okay, so let's go for first of all designing section. So here let me show you the designing section. So in this I have created both the audio and video. So right now we are only going to discuss the audio section. In next video we are going to discuss about the video section. So first of all, here play audio from located device. So suppose say for example, if in your device I have SD card, right? And in that particular SD card I have stored my media files. So how I can play the files from SD card? Second way is play audio from resource file. So this is our resource file. This raw folder is our resource file, right? And stream audio. And the third way is you can play a song directly over the internet by providing the URL, right? So these are the three ways you can play audio here in Android application, right? So this is very simple design, guys. 3 buttons you need to take, and yes, you set the particular different attributes. Okay, now the next is, okay, we have to create one media player.xml file. So where actually whenever we place this particular button, so that particular but will go on the surface view, that is for the displaying, right? But right now we are going to only discuss about the audio player. So here let's start with the coding. So first of all, we have to create the object of the audio media player class. Then here I am providing the log activity. So for that I'm going to create the tag, that is main activity tag. I'm going to provide numbers 1, 2, 3 for the different ways. So one is for SD card, one is for URL, and one is for resource audio. Okay, now we have to one on create method already in this particular you can say application. On that, what we can do, we are going to have one text view, right? Okay, and some bundles, get intent and all that, right? We have created one method, that is a play audio method, right? And we are passing the particular you can say bundle object over here, right? And after that we are going to compare it. Okay, so here we are using switch case. Instead of switch case, you can just simply use the if else also, right? And for the exception, we have to create this particular logic within the try catch. Okay, so here the logic is very simple. as our case is matches SD card, HTTP and resource folder. So resource folder logic we have already seen, so it is very easy to understand. You have to just create a call you have to just call the create method, pass the context and which audio file. So sample audio, we have provided the name here, sample audio, and just you need to start. So it is very easy 2-line logic to play the audio from the resource folder, right? Second way, if you want to play the audio from SD card, so first of all you have to provide the path where you have saved this particular SD card audio. So in SD card, if you go into your phone SD card folder, you just copy paste one song or one audio file. Then we have to create the media player object and you have to use set data source, right? So set data source, which data source? So SD card slash sample.mp3, right? And then you just call the prepare method and call the start method. So this is one simple logic to play audio from the SD card. And the third way is, I want to play audio from the internet, specific URL. So this is one URL I found from the internet, right? So this particular, at this particular location, this audio file is there. So simply you just need to provide the particular same thing, but here one another method we need to use, that is set audio stream type. So here stream music, okay, which is available in audio manager class. Now create the object of media, set the data source, prepare and call the start method, right? And it will print one toast message. If you want that, then you can print, otherwise you can ignore this, right? So these are the 3 different ways to play audio files, okay? And here at the same time you just check the log. We have already discussed how to check the log, right? And 3 methods you need to override: on destroy, on pause and on stop. So in this particular thing, you can understand that on destroy method you just need to release the object of this particular media player class, on pause method and on stop method. These methods you need to compulsory override, okay? So this is one simple logic you can see over here. Again I'm going to explain it. Just create the particular things, variables, right? Then you just compare which method you want to use, right? And then you just need to override on destroy, on pause and on stop method. If you provide this much logic, then you can see that now we need to go to the main activity section, okay? So in a main activity section, what we did, that first of all we have 3 buttons for the audio and video, right? So right now we are dealing with the audio, so 3 buttons you need to understand. Then you just need to set the on click listener on the audio, right? So likewise you need to set on click listener, you can see over here, right? And on each on click listener you just need to set the intent, right? So here we are using the intent to play the particular audio, right? So what we are going to do, whenever I click on a button, then it will go to the particular another activity, okay, right? And that particular activity, on that particular activity instant, it plays the particular audio. So here you need to pass the current context, right? And targeted activity. So here audio player dot class, okay? We have already discussed how to use the intent, right? Similarly for second button and similarly for third button, right? So this way you can set the on click listener for SD card, resource audio and HTTP audio listener, okay? And one another thing is you need to do in Android manifest file, you just need to provide the activity, right? So here another activity is you have to provide the package name dot the particular class name. So which class? Audio player we have, right? You have to provide the label that is audio player, and you just need to set the intent filter audio player, right? So this activity is also required for that. Second important thing is you just need some permissions. So internet permission, read external storage, because here we are using the SD card, right? And after that we are also using the internet. So network state and internet, these three important permissions you need to set over here. That's it guys, right? So up to this it is clear to all, and now let's execute our application and see how our application is behaving. So here when you run this application, so you will have three buttons: play audio from located device, play audio from resource file, and stream audio. So as usual we don't have the SD card right now, we are in an emulator, so this particular button will not play anything, but the rest of two buttons, play from resource file and play from the internet, that will work. So let's play. It is showing that playing audio, and you can see this particular audio is playing. Now the second thing is streaming from internet. So if I click on this, and you can see it is playing. Right? So like this, if you have a SD card in your phone and you just copy paste this particular audio file in SD card, and if you click on this button, then also it will work fine, right? So this way you can create the particular audio application with the use of media player class. Okay.